Bill O'Reilly here, Monday, September 9th, 2019. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update. Here's what's happening across our nation. Elizabeth Warren rising in recent polling. Marijuana use increasing at America's colleges. Vaping causing hundreds of illnesses nationwide. Protesters in Hong Kong ask for help from President Trump. NFL star quarterback Drew Brees defends himself after promoting the Bible on social media. Also coming up, the message of the day, how the Twitter mob threatens democracy. But first, Senator Elizabeth Warren gaining favor, according to a recent survey from ABC News. The far-left lawmaker rising 6 points since July, now supported by 17% of registered Democrats. Former Vice President Joe Biden is down 2 points, but holds on to his front-runner status at 27%. Pot use among America's college students now at the highest level in 35 years, according to a study from the University of Michigan. About 43% of students say they've consumed cannabis at least once in the past year, 25% in the last month. Experts cite the increase on the legalization of marijuana in states with a high concentration of campuses, including Colorado and Massachusetts. Doctors across the USA blaming smokeless tobacco products and vaping for hundreds of illnesses. Officials confirming the popular devices have killed 3 people and injured more than 450 in recent months. The Centers for Disease Control believe exposure to unidentified chemicals contained in e-cigarettes is likely the cause. Pro-democracy protesters in Hong Kong asking President Trump to help liberate them from China. Thousands of residents marched to the U.S. consulate waving American flags while chanting, quote, "Resist Beijing, free Hong Kong." A group of demonstrators even sang the Star-Spangled Banner before delivering a written appeal to the State Department, which, of course, is powerless to interfere in Chinese affairs. New Orleans Saints quarterback Drew Brees defending himself after appearing in a viral video reciting his favorite Bible verse. Critics say the group behind the footage focus on the family is anti-LGBT. Brees posting his own message on social media saying all he wants is Americans to, quote, live out their faith with confidence and share God's love. Brees is getting hammered by the Twitter mob, which is the subject of the message of the day in a moment. I have been telling you about a first-time buyer in Texas. Now I want to show you the other side. A seller who found an agent on realestateagentsitrust.com. A home seller in a very hot market needed to relocate quickly. Their agent suggested the following steps. 1. Price the home just below similarly priced homes in the area to ensure high demand with multiple offers. 2. Stage the home so that it stood out with great pictures, no clutter, and great curb appeal. 3. Market aggressively to fellow agents, providing a timeline for accepting offers. This created a big sense of urgency for buyers interested in the home. 4. Their agent reviewed the offers quickly, communicated with the owners about the caliber of the offers, strong financing, cash, closing date, so many factors to consider. And 5, after just 3 days on the market, the sellers got 5% over their asking price, and the buyer agreed to pay closing costs. This is why you need a great agent. From realestateagentsitrust.com. Get the job done. Get moving. realestateagentsitrust.com. That's realestateagentsitrust.com. Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day, the Twitter mob threatening democracy. This high-tech phenomenon is dangerous to every American because it is basically unregulated. And the Twitter mob can hurt individuals and groups in a flash. They call for boycotts. They threaten people. They defame people. And they do it with no restraint. Let me give you a few recent examples. Kanye West, remember him? He likes President Trump, at least some of the time. He went to the White House. He talked to President Trump. Well, the mob immediately pounced on West, trying to hurt his music and himself. John Legend, far left entertainer, tweeted, quote, "I hope you'll reconsider aligning yourself with Trump. You're way too powerful and influential to endorse who he is and what he stands for. As you know, what you say really means something to your fans, so many people who love you feel betrayed. Well, does not Kanye West have a right to a political opinion? What right does John Legend have by calling him out, saying you're a bad person if you support someone that John Legend doesn't like? It's ridiculous. Now, Legend can tweet his opposition to President Trump. Nothing wrong with that. But to drag West into it and try to hurt him is disgraceful. How about the Jay-Z thing? He partnered up with the NFL trying to promote social justice. Well, a football player named Eric Reed didn't like it. Quote, Jay-Z claimed to be a supporter of Colin Kaepernick, wore his jersey, told people not to perform at the Super Bowl because of the treatment the NFL did to Colin. Now he's going to be a part owner? Kind of despicable. Well, again, Jay-Z is trying to promote social justice and Reed doesn't like it. So why try to hurt Jay-Z? Why doesn't Eric Reed just put out there, look, this is why I don't think it's correct, but Jay-Z has a right to do what he wants? How about the Brett Kavanaugh thing? Here's Elizabeth Warren, currently running for president. Quote, Brett Kavanaugh has lied repeatedly to the Senate, even while under oath. An aspiring Supreme Court justice should be a person of integrity. Kavanaugh's dishonesty should disqualify him from sitting on the nation's highest court, unquote. Well, Warren never backed up her smear, never backed it up at all. And the Twitter mob descended on Brett Kavanaugh and his family and almost tore them to pieces. It goes on and on and on and on. Actress Deborah Messing tweeted, a black vote for Trump is mental illness. There's real danger here because these Twitter mobs are well organized by far, far left groups. There's some of it on the right, but not much. The groups are funded by dark money, and they can call for boycotts of businesses. They can threaten people's livelihoods. I mean, this is wrong. And yet there is no solution to this problem under the First Amendment. The Twitter machine, which has led to the Twitter mob, is totally unregulated, as I said, and can do what it wants. You can't sue it. You can't stop it. But you should know how dangerous this entire thing is. That is the message of the day. Now, you may have heard about my latest book, The United States of Trump, How the President Sees America. Well, it comes out September 24th, but you can get a free copy by becoming a premium member on BillO'Reilly.com. Just check out BillO'Reilly.com/free book. I think you'll be very happy. Coming next, something you might not know. The American economy continues to grow, but that doesn't mean it's time to get complacent with your finances. Be proactive. Pay off high-interest debt. Take advantage of the market's low mortgage rates right now. Takes just a 10-minute call to American Financing. Their salary-based mortgage consultants can customize a loan to meet your financial goals. Whether it's getting out of credit card debt, shortening your mortgage term, or simply lowering your rate. Remember, markets are forward-looking, so many believe that mortgage rates have already fallen to fresh lows in anticipation of the September Fed meeting. So don't put this off any longer. Take advantage of a free mortgage review and see if you can save up to $1,000 a month or maybe even more. There's no pressure, no upfront fees when you call my friends at American Financing. 888-462-9557 is the number. 888-462-9557 or online at AmericanFinancing.net. American Financing, NMLS 182334, NMLS ConsumerAccess.org. Now, the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. Throughout our history, 8 American presidents have died while serving in office. William Henry Harrison, Zachary Taylor, Warren Harding, Franklin Roosevelt, all from natural causes. The other 4, Lincoln, Garfield, McKinley, and Kennedy, were assassinated, as you know. But here's something you might not know. Many sitting presidents suffered major medical problems during their time in the Oval Office, often going to great lengths to conceal their maladies from the public and even from their own administrations. Here's an example. In 1893, Grover Cleveland, remember him, discovered a large tumor on the roof of his mouth. Fearing a negative impact on Wall Street, Mr. Cleveland ordered a top-secret mission. His physicians ferried the president to a private yacht in New York Harbor, where doctors removed the tumor in the dead of the night. Some of the doctors said that Cleveland had a 20% chance of dying on that operating table, but even his vice president, Adlai Stevenson, was unaware of the operation. Woodrow Wilson battled an undiagnosed brain condition. Symptoms included hypertension, migraines, double vision. He eventually suffered a series of strokes in office, leaving him blind in one eye and unable to use his left hand. Wilson, his wife, and the White House surgeon concealed the illness from the public until Wilson left office. President Dwight Eisenhower suffered 3 major medical crises during his 2 terms, including a heart attack and stroke. 6 months before the 1956 election, Eisenhower was diagnosed with Crohn's disease, undergoing emergency surgery for a condition he battled in secret the rest of his life. After surviving an assassination attempt in 1981, President Ronald Reagan suffered multiple bouts of cancer during his second term, undergoing various surgeries to remove tumors on his colon and skin. Rumors that Reagan was battling dementia plagued him in his last 2 years in office. The 40th President of the United States was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease shortly after leaving the White House. All of that is documented in my book, Killing Reagan, which is an interesting read, I think you'll find. Back after this. The Amazon Capital One data breach just hit. 106 million of us just had our names, home addresses, banking information exposed. Forget credit card theft. Your far greater risk is home title fraud. Title fraud is rampant because identity thieves figured out the title and mortgage to our homes are kept online. Their big payday comes by forging your name off your home's title. So it appears they own your home. Then they borrow all your equity till it's gone. Forget your insurance, bank, or identity theft program. They don't touch this. Home Title Lock does. And they do it by locking down your home's online title and mortgage. The first 60 days after crimes like the Amazon server Capital One breach are crucial. So I got you 60 risk-free days of Home Title Lock protection. Claim your 60 risk-free days at HomeTitleLock.com and enter your home address to see if you're already a victim. That's HomeTitleLock.com, HomeTitleLock.com. Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.